In this third video, Stephen Barney will look at why the securities services industry is struggling to scale when processing corporate actions. So what is the issue with scale, Barney?
Because of the fact that corporate actions are so manually processed, the big problem, the big concentration risk that we have is on people, ultimately. So in the last year, we've seen enormous escalation in corporate action processing volumes around the world of about 30% in some of the key markets, the US, UK, and so on and so forth. And the problem with that is that if our processes, as we've said, are built to scale based on people, at the end of the day, the only way you can deal with 30% event growth is by adding about 15 to 20% headcount to your corporate action processing. And the big question is ultimately, how do we do that and can we do that?
Absolutely, Barney. As you get the kind of volume growth that we have been seeing, as you say, we just cannot continue to operationally scale up indefinitely. Labor in this space, it's definitely a finite resource. It's getting more and more difficult to recruit people, as you say, with the right experiences, even hitting the ground running and even keeping the lights on, retaining existing staff. And it's not a commoditized role, corporate action operations. Experience does count greatly, and then you've got, for example, challenge of needing things like local language staff in key markets. So there is absolutely risk here and now. And I think we've run out of road with them hiring, basically. Some feedback, in fact, that we're getting is that we're now seeing firms experience actually negative returns on scales. So this is like, a reverse economies of scale, if you like, where costs are actually growing faster than the volume. So, this has got to be a huge red flag. No business can run a shop where the costs increase proportionally more than the activity.